contempt. These teams don't like each other. They can fake it. They can say all the right things. The paper. They don't want any bulletin board material, but the fact is, you know your division foes better than anybody, and they know you. And that familiarity does bring a little extra heat into this matchup.
Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And off we go from Dallas. He stopped on the run back to the 27. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. And they're brought out by someone still trying to live up to that #1 pick status from the 2023 draft. Now in his 3rd season from the University of Alabama, it's Bryce Young.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, to win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Yellow, 43, 10.
They'll motion him out of the backfield.
Ready.
Young to throw it. Hits him on the out. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. 1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Going play action. Young. He's got it. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Here's Young again. Pass caught by takedown. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
the cookie. I'm hungry. Short game is enough for a new set of downs. Offense already looking like they're in mid-game form. They've got it down to the 32. Zone read, they'll give it to Genty. He has room past the 25. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Come on.
Back to Genty. His charge towards the line, that's right around 3 yards. They come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. 33, yellow.
For his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. That ball is out. Young lost it. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. And on 3rd down, they wind up going the wrong way. That one goes backwards. Will Lutz on to attempt the field goal. From 37 yards in the right hash. The kick by Lutz is good. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
If they can keep moving that ball the way they did on the opening drive, he's going to be called upon, I gotta guess, Kate, for more than just field goals. Probably some extra points, too.
He's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So here comes the drive. Leading them out, someone with a big arm and a field general's mind.
Last week, that would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, took great care of the football. And of course, well, he cares less about those 2 numbers. It's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's him the first. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Hand off, headed right to Henry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Operated from the gun. Here's May. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Forced out to his right. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down. The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. And that one comes down at the 2 before bouncing into the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles and Bryce Young making their way back out on offense. And he's been somebody who can get the scoring done with his legs just as much as his arm. You can see he's top 5 for touchdowns among NFL QBs. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Set, ready. 60 ready.
Young working from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. It's a nickel set for the Cowboys on this 3rd down. Out of the gun, Young. He's running for it. That ball is out. Young lost it. And this is going to be Cowboys football.
I'll tell you what.
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. And off to Genty. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. 4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now Young. Connects downfield. On target to Doug. He's going to have this one down to the 20. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
First down.
Ready.
Counter give to Genty. And that was an incredible effort just to make it back to the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it. Because you've got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Cowboys crowding the passing lanes. They're into the dime for 3rd down.
Back at the 23-yard line.
Check, pitch.
3rd and long for him here. Rolling left, buying some time. Inside the 10. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Here's Genty. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal coming up from the 7.
Here we go. Set.
2nd and goal.
60.
The 7-yard line.
Looking to throw. Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
6 yards. It's 3rd down and goal.
Shotgun snap. Looking to throw. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
The 7-yard line.
1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. The goal team is out to try to add 3 points to their lead. The kick by Lutz is good. And another field goal makes it 6-0 for them.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Wallace with a return here. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Cowboys and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. They'll run here on 1st down. And in a blink, they are up to midfield. field before somebody manages to stop him. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's May. He rolls to his right. Complete Derrick Henry. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4. He gives to Henry on the inside handoff. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. And one of the NFL's longest standing records stands no longer. He's crossed 2,105 yards rushing and officially supplanted Eric Dickerson with the greatest single season running the football this league has ever seen. Incredible. Congratulations. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
May. He'll set up the screen for Henry. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Give him 3 on that gain. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
You're on the ball. Hey, what's up?
Here's Henry running left. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone. But what a nice 1st and goal here from the 2.
Hey, look, Jake, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
It's his running back. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys tie and can take the lead here in the 2nd. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys take the lead on that successful kick. Aubrey now to kick this one away. He's going to field this at the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Yellow.
First play is going to be a give to Genty. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Play action now. Young. He passes the 35. By a man. He's in the clear. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Trey McBride, the touchdown. Going after try is good by Lutz. And the Eagles push their lead to 6. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. McCole Hardman now on the return. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops. The Cowboys and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. And that touchdown catch earlier, it's another for him this season, as you can see, among the NFL's leaders in that category so far this year. The drive begins with Henry. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. It was the rookie from Ohio State there to bring him down. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's May. Buys time, rolling right. He takes it himself. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. About the opposing 36 for their next snap. May running things at double time. Going to the ground again on 1st. He's going to be down within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys tie and can take the lead here in the second. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys take the lead on that successful kick.
14. Eagles 13.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 22-yard line.
Here's Young to throw. Finds the in route complete. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Yellow, 22.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Running from the pistol here with Jency. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Now a stoppage after that play, and that is Trey McBride in some pain. Medical staff headed out. Offense to the line. 2nd down. Throwing now out of the shotgun. It's caught by Elijah Arroyo. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
First down.
Ready.
First and 10 at the 30.
Back to throw. Here's Young. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
They send one of the tight ends in motion right. This is Jency on 2nd. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Davion Clowney on that stop.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they can be the...
The ball is out. Young lost it. But it looked like an eagle flew in and was first to the football. They're retaining possession. For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. This a 52-yard attempt from the left hash. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Will Lutz on to attempt the field goal from the left hash.
52-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
First and 10 at the 47.
May now from the gun. This is pulled in by Nicole Hardman. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. They're set up at the 35 now.
First down. First and 10.
Here's May on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. This slide puts a bow on this play after a gain of about 6. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running.
And 4 at the 29.
This is Henry on 2nd. It's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. They get 6 and a first down as well.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
At the 20-yard line.
Second down now. They need 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Made a throw it. Short pass brought in. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
And he'll get them enough for a first down. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Another run for Henry. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. And here he goes on the boot. Flushed out of the pocket. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it's 3rd down now. Flying down the middle of Henry. Cut down after a gain of about a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. This from just 23 yards away. Aubrey puts it through. The flag is down, though, so let's see if this kick stands or not. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going.
Automatic first down.
So now then, after the penalty, this is 1st and goal. On play action, here's May. Bails out of the pocket quick.
Positive yardage is positive yardage, and he gets what he can before protecting himself and getting out of bounds. But it still leaves him a little bit short of the first on what looked like a broken play.
Trying to sneak May. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
I think I could see that sideline considering a challenge down there. It was close, but I think he got barely enough to escape the end zone. Another run might not be so lucky.
Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. He's going to keep this one. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Cowboys take the lead just before halftime. Drake May, touchdown! On a quarterback sneak to the end zone. And the Cowboys jump in front now by 5. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Returnable from the 2. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. 1st and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And he gets him around 6 there. Kevin Pryor there to bring him down.
A 7-yard pickup.
So we have a 1-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. The season is going by at lightning pace. Week 12 has arrived. It's the weekend before Thanksgiving. Let's get into it. Our journey through the NFL starts now, and it begins at Arrowhead. The Chiefs at home to take on Indianapolis. And it's the second-year man, Isaac Guerrero. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. The Chiefs come away with a victory. They win by 6. Next up, Lambeau Field. Let's look in on the Packers as they play host to the Minnesota Vikings. And it's the second-year man, Rome Odunze. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Packers wind up taking this one by a touchdown. Lastly, let's squeeze in one more. And this is the second-year man, Bucky Irving. He gets a seal here, and up the alley he goes. The Steelers find a way to pull this one out as they escape with the narrow win. There you see the rest of the scores from Week 12 with Denver, the Chargers, Miami, and Washington all getting late-season byes. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. Hardman with a return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
At the 33-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Working now from the gun. That pass pulled in by Henry. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. 1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
First down. 1st and 10.
Henry running to the left. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. It was Preston Smith with the stop.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. It's a pickup
After the
of
3-yard pickup,
brings
it's
up
2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, here's May. Escapes out to the left. He's running with it. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Good for a Cowboys. First down.
They run it with King Henry. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards.
The tackle made at the
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Chased out to his right. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
That's another Cowboys.
Get to Henry on the inside handoff. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making a stop. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Throwing is May. Hits him on the out route. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage. Going with King Henry here. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're in the 1st and goal. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire.
And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys grow the lead coming out of halftime. George Pickens the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys push the lead up to 12.
Eagles 16.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Young working from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Young on the play action. That's complete to the back, Ashton Jency. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Third down, line to gain 9 yards out.
Ready. 33. Yellow. Cut.
No throw, third and long. That's caught. Here's Arroyo. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
That's good.
Let's go.
Eagles.
Black ball.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down.
Check right.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Check right.
Shotgun give here to Jency. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. Brought down by the future Hall of Famer, Bobby Wagner.
26-yard line.
Third down here, need 8 on play.
It's at 3rd and 8.
Set hut. Ready. 50. Green.
Throw here, third down. Nagged by Arroyo. And they're going to be set up just out.
And an Eagles.
On play action, here's Young. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll go down here at the 16.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. When he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage, he gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
To the left, he's got Arroyo. And it's another first down on his drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
7-yard gain. That's another Eagles first down. First and goal.
To the air yet again. Young. That's quickly to down. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles start the second half with some needed points. Tank Dell, the touchdown. Lots there to tack on the extra point. And the Eagles trim the deficit down to 5. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Wallace with a return here. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Cowboys and quarterback Drake May ready to go once more on offense. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
2nd and 9.
Even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
May now on third down. Buying some time right. Finds a man right side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
On the move, headed right. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Here's first and 10 from the 34.
Let's go.
Giving this to Jency. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's the Eagles in possession as starts. They trail, but that lead is within reach. Offense to the line for second down.
Ready, ready.
Out of the gun, Young. Finds the in route complete. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
That's good for our Eagles. First down.
Check, pick.
So in read, they'll give it to Genty. Defense falling back perfectly on that zone read and closing on him for a loss.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time. Offensively, you've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. It's going to take some superhuman effort now on second down.
And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Keyshawn Booty. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 10.
Ready,
Cowboys bringing out an extra defensive back on 3rd.
let's go now. Block, hut, hut. Hut, hut.
From the pistol, it's Young. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Here comes Will Lutz. A lot riding on this field goal try. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Cracking for it, and it's good! And they cut it down to within a field goal.
I bet you, Kate, if we were down there right in his mind, as that ball sailed good through the uprights, his mind was already thinking about the next one. If this score holds and he gets another opportunity, the game could be on the line with that one.
A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Cowboys and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. And it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Going play action, May. Vacates quickly left side. He's keeping it. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. Now we have a member of the Cowboys hurt after that play, and they'll need to get somebody out there to look at him. The Eagles into the nickel, 3rd down coming. Henry's going to try to pick it up, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
41-yard line.
Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. 1st and 10 from the 41. It's a design boot. Headed out right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. They run. Here's Henry. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominating in the trenches. That sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And they're on him right as he gets back to the line. Great recovery after they got gashed on that last play. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
At the 38-yard line.
From the gun, it's May. That's taken in by Henry. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make it pay.
Turning to Henry on third. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Now we'll pause for an injury that nobody wants to see. That is Travis Kelce in need of some assistance. Running for it. Here's Henry. Escapes the defender. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. Left the offense out there on fourth down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the first.
Now, first and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Running once more with Henry. That's a nice run in there on that 7-yard gain. Make it second down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring the guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. First and goal.
May out the play fake. Rolling out to his left. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys push this to an 8-point game. Drake made the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys push the lead to 2 scores now. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Johnson now on the return. He dodged the tackle. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1.
Red 38.
Judy will go in motion right. First down, Young. To the right and pulled in by Judy. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
Go.
Looking to throw, Young. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
And an Eagles first down.
First and 10, he keeps it on the option. This one held up after just a couple of yards. That makes it second down.
He was brought down.
Offense in the hurry up here.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second down.
Judy will go in motion right. And they were ready for this one. No running room at all. He's taken down behind the line. Offense up to the line fast.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's third down.
On third down, it's Young. Into the hands of Dell. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
That's good for the Eagles.
Young on first and 10. Throw left side, complete. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles have cut it to a 3-point game here in the fourth. Point after tries good by Lutz. And the Eagles cut the lead down to just 2.
Eagles 33.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Wallace with a return here. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there. The Cowboys and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. Their lead cut down inside a field goal, so points imperative here to get some breathing room. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. One play in, Brock in his drive is already in enemy territory. May on 1st and 10. He rolls to his right. Now here he goes. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Flying down the middle with Henry. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game. They're set up at the 35 now.
First down at the 35-yard line.
First down, May. He'll set up the screen for Henry. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. On 1st and 10, it's Henry. Keeps away from one. Now he's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys lead by only 2.
10 at the 12-yard line.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. And they'll take a knee. All right, here we go. 2nd down. It's Henry on the carry. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd.
A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 9.
A final kneel down here, and that should put a bow on this one. So the Cowboys take the win here in Arlington. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.